Greetings people of the internet, it is I, Knuckles Productions 360, and I'm back on another commentary. So this is Sonic Overdrive episode 6, this is Date Rush. And this is one of my favourite episodes from season 1. So one thing, off the bat, this is quite a monumental episode because I feel like this was the one where it got a lot better. Like the series, I think, stood out more. There was more stuff going on, there was more kind of things added to it. And then you also had some of the voice actors for it, which I'll get into later on. But yeah, the intro mostly just stays the same from all of the episodes until when a new season comes out, then I change it. But yeah. And this is kind of where the shift from the first 5 episodes was, and it's to now. I remember when I still had those.
Okay, so how's this apartment, Knuckles?
So that's Yoshi Tails 13 as Tails, and he voiced Tails up the way until episode 15. I just love this gag where Knuckles puts on glasses. I thought that's pretty funny. And then I took it one step further to kind of have him throw the glasses across, and then him punching the Master Emerald that causes it to crack, sending chaos out. I thought that was quite funny. So I want to address why Knuckles is looking for an apartment. It's because of what I had in mind for the story for season 3. Because I plan to explain why Knuckles is kind of living with, like, he's living in Station Square with Sonic and pals, basically. He's normally in the games on Angel Island. So I'm going to explain why he's living here. Yeah, just a little bit of banter between Sonic and Knuckles, which is pretty cool. See,
remember what happened the other day in town,
all
Knuckles?
sorts of different stuff that they're talking about.
Oh, wow. Just because I got slapped by one girl, and now that means I'm not the best with romance.
Yeah, whatever.
I tried to also focus a little bit more on humor
so
for this.
I'll catch you guys later.
For this episode, because I don't know, I just feel like the humor was a little bit. I don't know. Like, do you guys like the humor in Sonic Overdrive? But I mean, it's mixed for me.
Knuckles is a genius of many things. Romance is not one of them.
I love that. I will say some of the animation I don't think has particularly aged particularly well.
It's quite a little bit weird, but
it could have been a little bit better, perhaps.
Let's go over
but there's always room for improvements.
Ow. Hey.
And Sonic runs into Silver, which is awesome. So this, I believe, so Silver was voiced by Hedgehog Films with a Z first, before being voiced by Yoshi Tails 13. And yeah, and then I believe he's now being voiced by K Blue Tunes, who is going to be voicing Silver for Sonic Overdrive episode 16.
Pretty much.
Cool.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to include Silver because I only really included him once, and that was in the Ventron episode, which I still think is the worst episode in Sonic Overdrive. It doesn't do as what I wanted. It wasn't a good episode. And if there was a lot of kind of support for a remake of that episode, or like a complete redoing, I would be down to do that. But I don't know, post in the comments if you'd like to see a remake or a complete redo of Sonic Overdrive episode 3, because I would be willing to do that.
Boss, offense, but
And I voiced Storm as usual.
I'm starting to see some trippy stuff right about now. Isn't that right, Wave?
And that joke there is a reference to the Sonic Riders fan dub. So one thing that I obviously do, so a lot of people when I was on Discord, they really liked my Storm voice that I did, because I always try and give Storm a bit of a Brooklyn kind of accent. So it's like, "Hey, you're tougher than me. Hey, Jet. Hey, boss. Look at that over there." Oh, well, that kind of thing. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of people really liked it, so it kind of kept in. I was going to originally get a voice actor for Storm, but when I just did the template voice, people really liked it, so yeah, I just decided to voice Storm. That's awesome. And of course, Chaos Chronicles is the voice of Amy as well as Wave, which is awesome. And of course, Hedgehog Films with a Z returns as his iconic role as Jet the Hawk, which it is amazing.
We robbed. Well, it had a Chaos Emerald. Babylon Rogues. Let's go.
There's the Spy Badnik.
Station Square.
And there's a
Central
reused
City
shot from the
lies
very
the
first
Egg
Sonic
Dreadnought,
Overdrive
the
episode
flagship
of the old
of
Egg
Dr.
Dreadnought
Ivo Robotnik.
ship, which I no longer have
All
built,
I need
which is a shame,
is the
but
final power source to
I kind of want to
monster's
move
creation.
away from
Soon,
like that
it will
kind of original stuff and just kind of add some more well-known elements from Sonic. I mean, I know there are some good kind of ideas in mind, and I got a couple for the season 2 finale, so yeah, there's quite a lot coming.
the final piece to
I actually
my
plan for
excellent
episode 16 for its
Plus, there's a
for it to go all out, essentially, to have bigger sets, to have more kind of more improved animation, more characters,
reactivate Metal Sonic.
and
I should mention,
yeah.
boss, that Metal
But anyway, this is
Sonic
about
possesses
episode
the
6. This
power
isn't
of
about
chaos. Are
16.
you sure you want to awaken him again? Yes, I know.
But yeah, you see Orbon Cubot. One thing that was really annoying is that my mic that I used was on its last legs during this, and the audio kept cutting out. At some moments it sounded really well, and then some moments it sounded really quiet, which was really annoying.
What this does not compute with.
But yeah, Metal kind of talks here. I kind of break the
Mission
rule,
log, Master.
but yeah.
Excellent. If only I'd put a loyalty chip on some of my past creations, though. Anyway, your mission, Metal Sonic, is simple. Get the Chaos Emerald and return.
Now remember this set, I had this huge cardboard box, and I still do for this. This was Eggman's ship. This was like one of his hangar bays, and it was supposed to store his massive robot, the Hyper Hedgehog Destroyer, which was like a robot mech that was powered by all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Along the way.
And here also is Dark River 511's cameo in the episode. I believe this was his first voice role in Overdrive? I'm not too sure, but it seems like a long time ago. I think that's when I discovered The Fall of Station Square, which you guys should totally watch. It is an amazing series. We also did a collab as well. And also this scene as well, I wanted to cut out a window for the set, so I could put a character, that being Big the Cat, to have a cameo, but I couldn't find any figure, because this was during the whole part where the whole world shut down. I couldn't find a Big the Cat toy or figure, and this was obviously Jax had made the figure that we have nowadays, because you can get Big quite easily. But now, back then it was quite hard to find a Big the Cat figure.
Same old Sonic. Hey, what's
And I had this little reference, this diner, Chip's Diner, because I was actually a really big fan of Sonic Unleashed, and I love the character of Chip, and I think that him obviously meeting all these people with food, and then having the idea of them kind of filling out a dream of Chip to I don't know, taste all the world, like taste all of the food around the world, as well as, I don't know, kind of open a restaurant in his honor. And this quote on there that they have from what Sonic told
Chip would
them.
love it here.
And I don't know, like Sonic would always go there to be there, like with his friend. I don't know, it's kind of sweet in a way, because Unleashed had a lot of kind of food played a big part in it, which I really liked that.
Say, I can't wait to try.
I mean, there's Eggman's
almond
sandwich,
chili
which
dog
looks
here.
something out of Subway, but yeah. And then, of course, this moment with the Babylon Rogues come in and just kind of mess around. I know some people said why do I keep making the Babylon Rogues villains?
You go and take the Hedgehog's orders.
I wouldn't say they are villains, they're more just thieves, to be honest. I mean, they steal stuff, so... Well, I mean, from the comics that I've read, from some issues, but there also is a reference to when Sonic Riders came out, on the back of Storm's outfit.
What would you like to order? Say, you look familiar.
Don't we know you from somewhere?
Storm looks like the Monopoly Man. And he just rips it off anyway.
Storm, you idiot! Hey there, Pinky.
And we see, of course, this awesome battle going on.
No, see, Sonic. You're looking more and terrible.
Wait, Jet? What are you doing here?
We got jobs here, and we are here to give you your meal. Revenge. And it's best eaten cold.
Revenge doesn't sound that very appealing. Anyway, let's take this outside. I don't want to get this diner messy.
Hey, let's make a deal. If
Oh,
win,
and then it
you
just
leave
cuts to
Station
them
Square
literally
forever
outside,
and have to
out
call
of
me the
nowhere.
fastest thing alive.
Okay.
And this is where we get our
Remind
kind of,
you
I
do
guess,
the same.
fight scene. You also see there's a bit of tape on Jet's leg,
Wave,
and this was because his I
Oh,
don't know, his legs were getting really kind of
Jet,
loose.
let Amy go.
So
Hedgehog.
yeah, I had to tape them
Who's the
together.
fastest thing alive?
But honestly, it still works. And oh, here we go. Here is Silver. This was really cool to animate.
Oh, great.
So this was a really cool action scene where we had Silver,
You take on the
Sonic,
Brat.
and Amy versus the Babylon Rogues. Some people would say the Babylon Rogues are screwed,
Silver.
especially with Silver on Sonic's side.
Problem. I heard the
But no, I think
explosion
they
and
can
knew
handle
what we
themselves.
Are these guys causing you guys trouble?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on,
Silver
guys,
coming to the
let's go
rescue.
kick some beak butt.
And then Wave and Amy fighting, and Wave having this device on her arm that controls her board, and the board begins to hit Amy with it.
Come on! My extreme gear is broke.
And Amy destroys her board
Actually,
and throws the hammer at him. Oh, and Jet has wind powers, which I thought was really cool.
Hey, watch that beak, Hedgehog.
It's over, Jet. Give up.
But this is the thing that really catched everyone off guard, was Jet using the Chaos Emerald
I have one more trick up my sleeve.
and uses Chaos Control. But I like this bit. He throws the Emerald up in the air, then he begins to smack around to create an energy thing. And he just begins smacking them around, and I really liked that shot. That was my favourite bit of the episode, was just seeing Jet just smack them all around. And then Silver just spins Jet all the way around in a circle. Thought that was funny, just kind of make him vomit, and then Sonic
We did it, guys.
hits the emerald out.
Alright, Jet. A deal's a deal. We won fair and square.
And the Babylon Rogues decide to retreat.
Forget
But
it. Let's go.
Jet has to admit to Sonic that
hey Jet,
he is the fastest thing in the universe.
aren't you gonna tell Sonic he's the fastest thing
For
in
now.
the universe?
Okay, fine. You're the fastest thing. Let's go, Babylon Rogues. I'm starving.
Anyway, thanks for your help, Silver.
No problem.
Sorry, Amy.
And then this bit, I think a lot of people who are part of like the shipping kind of thing, they went nuts for this scene because of what I did.
Even if the Babylon
Like this whole bit right here.
You're still my hero, Sonic.
Yeah, that bit. That scene was quite hard to figure out. Like, how could I get it looking like they actually, you know, kissed?
Oh.
And that little Tails O face I thought was quite funny.
I think I have a shot one day with a girl.
But yeah, I know some people are like not kind of like they're saying like Sonic and Amy are not gonna like not being a good couple idea.
Is that a
I
Chaos Emerald?
prefer to look at it
Yeah,
and
Jet
maybe
was using it
perhaps,
to give himself a power
you know,
boost.
like I think it's evolved a lot throughout the years in the
Metal
franchise
Sonic.
to the point where I think it's more possible because of the
Alright,
way
Metal,
that
look,
Amy
I'll make you a
changes in the
deal. I'll
games,
give you the emerald for Amy.
and it also has an effect on Sonic
Amy,
as well.
are
So
you okay?
because he's kind of realizing it. Some of the dialogue in Frontiers, I think, hints to that kind of
We'll
thing.
figure out what Eggman is up to. But for
And then
now,
Metal Sonic stole
I'm
the
gonna remember her.
Chaos Emerald. Sorry, I get a little sidetracked when I'm talking about these.
I now have an apartment. So
I love how Silver was just doing a hand palm in the background. I thought that was quite funny.
Okay, see you, Knuckles. Sonic, are you coming back to
Yeah,
the lab?
just as I walk this lovely lady home.
And Sonic says he'll walk Amy home, I'm guessing.
So are they now in
Silver
item?
and oh yeah, there's this joke at the end about shipping, which I thought was quite funny.
Son, Amy.
And a fourth wall break.
We get Sylvia's show yet.
2 fourth wall breaks there is in Sonic Overdrive. I'm hoping for maybe to do a third one, perhaps. But yeah. And then here's credits. You got good old Knuckles Productions 360, Chaos Chronicles. Got you got Yoshi Tales 13. You got Crispy Motion as Knuckles. Hedgehog Films with a Z. Chaos Chronicles. Then you got Knuckles Productions 360. It's me again. And you got this post-credit scene, which was like a little hint at what's going to come with, obviously, because in the next 4 episodes, it would debut the finale of Season 1, which was really kind of exciting coming up to that with episode 7. But also, it was quite worrying because my room was getting redecorated. So it was very limited on the amount of time that we had when I had when filming this episode and episode 7, so I had to get it out quite quick before a change went out. And then you can see above that there is an evil red face with a creepy eye in a minute.